What is going on, everybody? This is Corinne McLeod with Unrated Magazine and Rock Rage Radio. I am at Taste of Madison the day before Labor Day in obviously Madison, Wisconsin, and I just got out of the photo pit with a band that I've really liked for a really long time. I knew you guys before Chris Motionless, by the way, so there you go.
I did too.
Okay, you did too.
Two of us.
Yeah, I am here with Nikki Misery?
Misery.
Yeah,
it's French.
There it is. Okay, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You guys were phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
It was so good to see you and be up close and everything like that. So, the following questions. You're kind of new to the band, right? Or explain that. How did the band start? All of that.
The band started in 2007, but I joined in 2011.
That's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that kind of rhymed. That's like duck shoes. But I joined. And I love like the horror image and the theatrics of what the band was doing. They had a concept EP, which was so cool.
Yep.
And it just attracted me. So it was like, why would I not?
Yep. You guys, you're theatrical already, and we were just talking about what you did on stage. Wait, tell them what you did on stage that I like totally pointed out.
Well, I have this one thing where like I can't help but just like I constantly see my reflection on the floor, and it always looks like my hair is just standing straight up. So I can't help it. Every now and then, when I get a second, I'll spit in my hand and slick my hair back. But there's so much weird shit I do on stage that
you can swear, by the way.
Yeah.
All good. Oh, I loved it. I got a picture of it, so I'll make sure you get to see that.
Like my wireless pack fell out, that I was playing with the wireless pack.
Yeah, I saw all that. I was just like, wow, he's really creative. So that was really cool. So, how did you come up with the name New Year's Day? Do you know that story behind?
Yeah. So it was supposed to originally mean for new beginnings, and it's funny because I used to always mess with people when they were like, "Where'd you get the name New Year's Day?" I was like, "Oh, it was like that crazy horrific massacre that happened in like 2024," and everyone would be like, "Oh yeah." And then they give me a weird look. I'm like, yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
But Google it, and I walk away real fast.
Google it, people. Google it. So that's amazing. I love it. And who influences you? Because like I said, you walked off the bus, and I'm like, you're my new favorite guitar player. Like, you're amazing. I think when I first photographed you guys, I was so nervous. I was like in the pit. I'm like, I'm here seeing all my favorite like female empowered bands and everything. But you were amazing. So who, as far as a guitar player, who influences you?
Guitar players, like not so much. It's more so like an energy that inspires me, which was like very much in like the early punk rock scene. And growing up in Southern California, that was a very huge thing, especially like in the early 90s. And so it was like early punk rock bands, like, Adolescence. The Clash was one of my favorites, especially with like style. If you like, I remember
see that,
I used to want to be Paul Simon when I was younger. And just like Germs, Circle Jerks, like those bands were like just that kind of energy. Like you lived and you died on that stage, and when you walked off, you were like a brand new person.
Yep.
So like just like standing still, I feel like it's funny because even now, like I'll walk off stage and be like, I don't know, was I active enough?
You were very active. You probably burned about 5,000 calories just now, okay?
That's my cardio.
Yeah, that's the cardio for Enjoy that spotted cow I saw. Do you remember your first gig with the band since you joined?
Yeah, it was actually in San Diego.
Don't get me started on San Diego. I love San Diego.
It was like my first tour with them, and like my stage performance was a wild explosion, and like from then on, people have just been like, "Oh my God, you're Nikki."
Yeah.
Which been
is that your real name, Nikki? Is it?
Well, I mean, it's shortened for Nicholas.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
But my parents didn't name me Nikki.
Okay. I was just like, wow. I'm just like, all good, because everybody's obsessed with the Dirt movie right now.
Yeah. I was actually born with the name Nicholas.
Okay.
Not a Frank.
So, remember MySpace? MySpace. Did you guys lose a lot of content during that whole MySpace time when they lost 90% of the music from their website or their social network?
No, because the band was signed to TBT Records, which I believe.
Yes.
So like that's been out. And when I joined the band, I think MySpace was kind of done by then. So like I didn't have to deal with that, thank God.
Yeah.
But I had the whole like Facebook, Instagram world, which is now. So
yeah, it's so sad about MySpace. Everybody loved it at one point. I was just like, oh, okay, grandma's still on it or something. But all good.
I don't know, social media could. If social media was a person, I'd like to hit it with a car.
And that's what I'm all about. Thanks, Nikki. Anyway, no, totally kidding. Okay, after Louder Than Life, you're heading over to Europe. Louder Than Life is happening in a couple weeks. Congratulations on that. I'm trying to get there, by the way. Do you have any surprises set for your fans in Europe? Or I think you guys.
Yes, but I can't say, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. Because the best kind of prize is a surprise.
You're becoming one of my favorite people right now. I knew you were going to be fun. I knew it because I did my research on you. And you're 34, right?
No.
How old are you? I thought
I'm like 36.
Oh, 36. I made you look
like I am.
Yeah.
It's not like I found the age in between 36 and 37. I think most housewives in LA found that already.
Botox. Yeah. Anyway, we were just talking about your tattoos. Yeah. And wow, do you have it all over? Like.
Yeah, for the most part. Like growing up in Southern California, Disneyland, a lot of things started to be inspired by like my two favorite rides, which was like Haunted Mansion, which was like kind of like a horror-ish
I saw that
design.
in Florida,
and then Pirates of the Caribbean, which has the pirates, like when pirates smile, angels cry. Kind of interprets like we're only happy when we're doing bad things. And then the hands are like born to cry.
We were just talking because I got mine done. His is more. See, I want to do on top. I think my mother would kill me though. Yeah. What does this mean? All my lovin'.
All my lovin'. So every artist is a hopeless romantic at point. So and I love Buddy Holly and like the whole.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So.
I was thinking Elvis though for some
reason.
Yeah,
I told them like I want some kind of like Elvis outlaw looking kind of person. Yeah. So all my lovin'.
I love it. It kind of reminded. We were just talking about Mixie of Stitched Apart, and you said you were. Can I talk about that? Do you want to?
Yeah, I started the band Stitched Apart, and like Mixie and I, we used to be roommates back in LA.
Yeah. And I love Stitched Apart. I told you I got my nails done with her and Lacey Sturm, so that was amazing. Which tattoo is your favorite? Now I'm looking at all of them.
It's actually up here, which was done by this cat.
I'm not going to tell you to take off your shirt. Can I see it?
But it's pretty much like a realistic.
Shut up! You got is that the Nova Star or that?
Nosferatu?
Yeah. That is so. I'm gonna take pictures of him, everybody, after this.
There's so many fun tattoos.
Yeah. My favorite one's this one, the Scottish Thistle.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And then ABC. Those are my sisters, Amber, Brandy, Corinne.
Oh, right on. Yeah. I was like, just to get the first 3 letters, And after that, it's all uphill.
Yeah, I know. And then we also have Devin, and then her daughter's name is Ella.
No way.
I'm like, should I keep going or what? So all good. But I really like the vampire one. I'm sorry. That one's really. This guy is so tatted up. Everybody, it's amazing. It's just like, you were on tour with In This Moment as well. How did that all start? You guys. Like Ash performed with her Black Wedding when I was in Rockford.
When we did those tours before, but like we started our In This Moment relationship like a year or two ago. We actually toured with them and POD, which is headlining today. Yeah. And so that's how we got like this whole big family, and it's pretty much been with them since.
Very cool.
It seems to be because like after that we had the Hailstorm In This Moment tours, which we did for like that whole year.
Yep.
And a couple festivals in between, so we'd all see them, and now we get to join up with them again.
That's amazing.
Before we go to Europe with them.
When are you going to Europe after Louder Than Life?
November.
November.
I don't know what it's after because I never pay attention to the dates, but.
When's your birthday?
October.
October what?
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Libra Scorpio.
Nice.
How am I meeting all these Libras all of a sudden?
We're the balance and the force.
But I also got the bitchy side though. With the
you may be like a gray Jedi.
And he's talking Star Wars. I gotta show him my wallet after this. Okay. Yeah, I do have. He's like looking at it. It's the movie Peppermint. You guys were on the soundtrack for the movie.
Oh yeah.
Is that a new movie or?
I just know it's a Jennifer Garner movie.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I don't pay attention to lots of Hollywood.
Oh.
Weird
Ben Affleck's ex-wife. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Something like that.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that. Very cool. So this is my question. I always ask this to people, and you can answer if you want to or not. But if there was a zombie apocalypse to happen today, you would be in front of the Capitol, all this other stuff. What would be your weapon of choice? I mean, you're a pretty tall guy, so you could take some people out.
Oh.
This always gets people like thinking.
No matter what, it would just appear to me.
Yeah.
A Gatling gun. I would just mow them down.
Shut up.
Yeah. That just always looks so rad.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. And if you weren't in New Year's Day, you're playing the epic guitar that you play, what would you be doing?
I'd be a serial killer after bad cops and politicians.
And we're in front of the Capitol and everything like that.
All the more reason. Because, true America is rebellion against government. So
yeah, exactly.
If you're not rebelling, are you red, white, and blue?
And then what's your guitar? Like, what's your brand? And
so we're endorsed by Schecter Guitars.
Nice.
And Schecter has been so awesome and amazing to us. And much love to them. And Anthony, Scumlove, and all the cats over there, like they've been the raddest to us. Like, especially with the way I play, I break a lot of guitars. And they're always so awesome at fixing it.
You didn't
So
break
thank
one
you
today.
guys.
You didn't break one today, though.
I did.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
And do you have any picks on you, or what kind of? What I noticed with guitar players, either the really wide ones or which ones do you play with?
I play with pretty thick ones.
Okay, thick and
they're
heavy.
from Grover Allman. They make my guitar picks, and they got like the little things for like the grip, so like it holds on with the sweat. So,
Nice.
yeah.
He does sweat and the spit and all that good stuff. So, any advice out there to someone who wants to get at your level? I mean, you guys are out there. You're touring. You're amazing. You just Unbreakable is out, which is a great album. And no, it's going to be in my top. I do top albums every year for Unrated magazine. It's going to be up there. I had you guys a couple of years ago on my list because I love you guys, like I said. So, what is some advice you can give to aspiring musicians out there?
Practice.
Yes.
Practice. Play.
Yeah.
Life is gonna fucking suck, but you get there one day, and it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be ugly. It's not glamorous. It's not 1983
It's not,
anymore.
no.
You're not gonna make $1 million. You got to do it because you love it. But
Yeah.
if you don't love it, you ain't gonna make it.
Exactly.
And if you don't keep doing it, you're gonna fall because it takes decades to be an overnight success.
Yep.
Unless you get lucky and you want to be there for a week, but who wants to be there for a week?
Exactly.
Like, let's be like this classic bands and bring rock and roll back with those legends.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason why everyone still goes back to Zeppelin, Kiss, Aerosmith,
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
I mean, Nikki Sixx came back, right?
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, they never left.
They never left.
They've been around. So, like, you got to keep doing the damn
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
And shit's going to get awful. It's going to suck. People are going to leave. People are going to come, go.
Yep.
But as long as you keep going, nothing else is going to stop you but yourself.
Yep. Love it. Thank you so much for the interview. You are awesome. I swear, I'm not just being bullshit. You were such a cool guitar player to watch. Like everybody was, but when again, I'm talking about that move you did. I was like, whoa, like that was so cool. I love.
There's always certain things too. It's like
What sets you apart from everybody, basically?
Yeah, because like I was never a shredder. Like us and our lead guitar player, he can play and just shred circles around anybody. But it's like, how am I going to be remembered up there? That's one thing I obsessed about when I was younger because I can't do all those things. So what can I do to be that or more?
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Good luck at, I shouldn't say good luck, right? No. Is that, okay, well, go kill it at Louder Than Life. Hopefully I see you guys there, and then Europe and all that stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.